So I've gone in and edited the clips of each individual moment of gameplay so far for Mortal Kombat Aftermath. There have been a couple different trailers now where they've shown gameplay. There was a big one this morning, and then there was one last week that like mostly showed story stuff, but did also show some gameplay. And I've edited them all together into all of Sheeva's clips being at the beginning, then all of Fujin's, then all of RoboCop's, so that we can actually get a look at this stuff. And on top of that, I've also put in some comparison clips, so we'll watch everything for Sheeva, and then there are some things that were shown twice in each of the trailers so far, and so we'll sort of get to take a look, and I feel like that's going to help us understand a little bit more about what we're seeing, and same for Fujin. RoboCop only has one like set of trailer footage out so far, so for him, we're just going to have that one segment. I'm going to go to the full screen mode here and basically shut up, and let's watch. First of all, I think they all look really cool. Shoutouts to NRS. Their animation... Comparing the animations in this game compared to, like, any previous NRS game is just so far ahead of what it was. The Fujin stuff? I mean, seriously, like, he looks... Just kind of... Look at this thing. Right? He looks so... Look at that run! Look at that run! Oh my god, it's so cool! That gets me every time. I've watched this like a million times already. I mean, that whole sequence is just too cool. Too cool. I mean, he just looks... He's so well animated. It's so different than before. Imagine this character in MK9 how janky it would have looked. I know that people have wanted Fujin for a long time, but boy, it's lucky that he's coming back for MK11 when they're finally doing sick animations. Like, he looks super cool. And then at the same time, like, this is how Fujin would have looked before, right? He would have looked like this, because everybody looked like this. He would have looked like RoboCop. With his, like, forward 4 boot or whatever. I don't know. Like, but for RoboCop, it actually looks good, because he is supposed to be a fairly immobile, slow, kind of janky movement looking guy. I just watched the movie again last week after they announced that he was in this game, and I was like, wow, I gotta go check this movie out again. Awesome movie. You know, it's something that I've seen many, many times. Really, really worth checking out again. But yeah, I mean, it's very clear he's like a slow, awkward kind of moving character. And they bring that across perfectly. So, in general, I think that this looks great. Just from a graphical perspective. Like, this is how he held his hand up. If you can, I just saw the movie. This is how he shoots, with his one hand up on the side for some reason, and his gun out forward like that. It's just perfectly done. What do you think about the characters? I think they look so cool. Look, I didn't have any expectation of caring about Fujin. Fujin, to me, is somebody from a game that I didn't really play very much, that I don't have much, like, story feelings for, that I didn't even know how he would play, what his archetype would be, but his animations are so cool that I find myself wanting to play him. I mean, that's really rare that I like a character enough just based on how it looks, but look at this guy, it's so cool. Oh, that's amazing. Punish from there, it looks like. This is absolutely one of the best animated characters they've ever done. Is this actually the best looking NRS character ever? He actually might be. He might be. He might be the best animation job they've ever done. Super impressive. But, you know, I'm probably less likely to use that character than the other two. Because the other two look like right up my alley. So let's go back to Sheeva, just chat. I love grappler characters. I like command grab mix-ups, I like plus frames, I like being a jerk up close. And it looks like she's got a bunch of grabs. Her wake up 3, like we just saw, might be a grab, which is the first if so, could be pretty cool. I'd love to make that kind of call. That looks like a hilarious call out right there. Stomp. If you think they're gonna wake up, or maybe if it's a counter hit, we don't know what the condition on that is. Her animations look great. She has so much personality in this game. Cool. Yeah, that grab looks cool. That looks cool. Back normal grab most likely. Stomp, of course. We don't know which one of these is the variation move, but one of them's gotta be. This thing is kind of cool. A little reminiscent of both her options and Goro's options, I guess, in combination. It's pretty nifty. I think my only point of trepidation about her is that I don't know if the grabs are true grabs now. And I don't know if, as we said earlier, she had a crouching grab, an anti-crouching grab, and an anti-standing grab. Let's say if the opponent's standing, you use the standing one. If they're crouching, you use the crouching one. in MK9. They weren't true grabs. They probably are this time. But what I wonder is the standing one only going to connect if the opponent is standing and not if they're crouch blocking? Like Spawn's Variation 3 grab? I think that's my only point of concern. And not that I think that makes her bad necessarily. It just depends on what the mix-ups are and what's, you know, risk and reward, all that sort of stuff. I don't know that I want to play that mix-up. I don't know, we'll see. I like Variation 3 Spawn a lot. Anyway, so I'm interested in Sheeva as well. I just am a little concerned that I'm not going to love the mix-ups if it is indeed standing only grab versus crouching only grab. But if there's more going on there, then that could be cool as well. Definitely. So I'm keeping an open mind about that. And then let's go to RoboCop. I think this character is so cool. Animations-wise, he's animated like RoboCop. So look, if you were to have told me years ago that RoboCop would be in a Mortal Kombat game, I would have said that makes total sense. His animations are just exactly how they do animations. They're all stiff and robotic anyway. Why not just do it on a robot? That makes sense, of course. But this is the same game where this character's hanging out and doing fantastic looking animations. Look at this. So they now have the ability to both do this stuff and also this kind of janky robot character. So shoutouts to NRS, they really stepped it up. As far as gameplay, I really liked his own. And when the game came out, I was playing Cetrion for a while. I sort of was playing Cetrion and Geras, and then ended up playing pretty much exclusively Command Grab Baraka, Bone Picker Baraka, for the last, like, pretty much year. For a while I played Dark Fate Terminator, for a while I played Shaman Nightwolf. Like, I did screw around a little bit, but I mostly just went back to Baraka. I'm kind of done with that now. I like the character, but I think I'm ready to pick up other people and move on, maybe. And when I do that, I want to have a grappler and I want to have a zoner, as per usual. This guy seems like what I want from the zoner. Crushing Blow Grab plus zoner is like super up my alley. That's what I want to do. Anyway, he looks like a slow, awkward robot, and that's how he should look. But yeah, I like the fact that he's got so many projectiles. I like the fact that they seemingly all cause pretty far knockback, including sliding knockbacks in some cases. And the ones that don't cause the little electric grenade thing look like it caused a ton of hit stun, maybe capture state even. And the flamethrower looked like it probably has a lot of hit stun on it. So I'm very curious. I think this is the character I'm most looking forward to play out of the three.